happy Wednesday, guys. If you have not done so already, please make sure you hit the like button. If you have not done so already, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you have not done so already, please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember, we do go live 6 o'clock Eastern time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Of course, we was late today. We had so much stuff going on, and not only that, but guys, shout out to all the new subscribers. Oh my God, I just literally overnight, I think it just jumped. So shout out to all the new subscribers, everybody that's coming over to this page. We really do appreciate you. And now that I came in Jordan, now that, but Twitter is also capping on for us as well. I seen some new people on Twitter like, yo, what's your guys' page? What's your guys' channel? So we all hard work is finally paying off. And shout out to you guys.
Praise
but anyhow, guys, how y'all doing this Wednesday, man? What's happening? What's popping? What's happening?
Blessing them, highly favored.
Hey man, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. Hey, I want to say thank you to you people from YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere. We really appreciate it. We will continue to put this hard work for you, and we're gonna come to the top. We're gonna come to the top. We're gonna be causing chaos, baby. Chaos Culture Radio. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, yes, go. But anyway, Jordan, you already know the podcast go, man. Go ahead, do your thing. What's up, Jabari, man? Jabari been gone. Hey, he's back. He's back. He's back. Kendall, what's happening?
Oh,
is that my brother from another mother, Jabari?
Thank you.
Hey, Jabari, Ken been holding it. Kendall been holding it down for you since you've been gone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Been here every line.
Yeah, Jordan got the beard. I can't compete. Look, my little skinny Jabari said he got the beard like Jesus. I was like, I can't compete.
Hey.
But go ahead.
Hey, hopefully when we get the studio, them niggas will be at the studio like they be in the chat.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, people, let's get it. So we're gonna talk about it. This has been trending the last couple of days, and we're gonna talk about Blac Chyna. For y'all you don't know, she's been going on to these social media platforms. She's changing her ways, changing her life. Going back to her original name, which is Angela White. She got baptized. I think she got her OnlyFans taken off. She started doing some tattoos of herself. And, she's really trying to change her life to the good and everything. Because as we know, you already know Blac Chyna's history, her baby daddies, stripping at an early age and, being in, Hollywood, all that type of stuff, you can see her and her mama's situation there is how she, how her mama was raised, how her and her mom's going at it, and also how she was going at it with the Kardashians in a way. Now she's trying to be in good graces with the Kardashians and everything. So, we just, this is, so with her, just to change a lot. Also, she's getting rid of her blood injection and everything. And she's trying to change her life for the good. But my question is, will it last? Because I see something like this, I'm kind of iffy about it. So right now, we're gonna play 2 videos. Hakeem's gonna play. After that, we're gonna chop it right up. So go ahead, Hakeem, take it away.
Okay, what are the things that I can do to change, become a better mom, a better friend, and things like that. So that's really where it sparked. We doubt ourselves as humans, and like the power to do whatever it is that we want to do. We all have power. You have to tap and manifest and go into into your own self. And I wanna shed that light and show people yo, you're a creator too. You just gotta find it there. You know what I mean? And all the signs are around us. We just gotta open our eyes and be more wise and be more kind and treat everybody with respect. And I could keep going on and on, baby. Okay. Angela White.
You are Angela White.
Yes, ma'am.
Why are you choosing that name?
Well, it was given to me by birth, but mostly just for me, it's like getting back to myself because, being in the entertainment like field, everybody always calls me like, hey, Blac Chyna, China, China. Nobody never really calls me Angela. Sometimes I would kind of like forget like who I am because it's always like about the brand, but not about the person.
Well, you've gone through some major life changes in recent weeks.
Yes.
You've been very public about your breast reduction, your backside reduced, and getting your fillers dissolved.
Yes.
Why did you choose to do it so publicly?
It just came to me. It came from God. Honestly, when I posted, I didn't even think that it was going to be as big as it was. And then by me seeing that, it made me feel like, wow, I'm really comfortable to even go back on the internet because I kind of stopped posting as much as I used to. But now everybody has been supporting it. This gives me the courage to keep going and see how far I can go. It makes me feel really good. I'm glad I did do it.
You are receiving overwhelming support.
Yeah, it just came to me. I didn't even think it was going to be as big as it was or is.
Everyone's really proud of you.
Thank you.
You said it came from God. Tell me about that. I want to know about the work we're not seeing because I know you had to do a lot of internal work as well.
Yes, and continuing to also. So on my birthday, I got baptized on my birthday. So I was reborn on my birthday, and that was May 11th of 2022. But from there, we'll just start taking the steps that I knew, which was more of the truth. Like what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. So like how I've been going to church. Hi, Bishop James. Going to church and just having my church family and the other people that like pray for me and pray with me. Because you can't do it by yourself. You can, but it's better when you have your church family, your prayer warrior. Because there's some days where you might feel like this is like too much for me. We need to call back. I got to call back up. Like I need the extra prayers today.
And what do you mean this is too much for me?
Just like life in general. Sometimes it can become like overwhelming, especially like when you're in the spotlight, and they just keep me grounded. God keeps me grounded and they keep me grounded too, as far as.
All right, y'all. So you see, she's been on social media platforms, trying to change her life around, seeking the Lord. Like I said, she was baptized. She's, trying to be a new woman, start spreading positivity and everything, which I love to see that black woman like her is doing that now, because I feel like we need a whole lot of that. So I'm gonna pass it to you guys. So what you think about Blac Chyna? How she changed her life? Do you think it's gonna be a long-term effect? Is it short-term? She's doing it for publicity. What y'all think?
Oh yeah, I think shout out to Blac Chyna. I think people are aware. I remember last week she announced she was 2 weeks ago she announced she was no longer doing OnlyFans. And then last week, she announced that I think not only that she announced, but she also got baptized as well. I think Blac Chyna is really trying to change a new leaf. I remember her mom, what's her name? Tokyo. I remember her mom, Tokyo. She was talking about the simple fact how it seemed like Blac Chyna was losing herself. It seemed like she allowed like certain people to get inside of her head. So I think she probably took her mom's advice and said, you know what, let me just drop everything and let me go back to where I used to be. Now the question is she doing this for publicity? Ooh, that's a good question. And for me, I don't know if she's doing this for publicity though, because this is the reason why. If she was doing this for publicity, she would have kept her OnlyFans. And then a lot of people saying she would have just talk about price on her OnlyFans. She did. She got rid of it. So I don't know, Jordan. That's a really good question. You got to come to me back on that. That's a really good question. Let me see what Hakeem thinks. Go ahead, Hakeem.
Brothers, I've been actively saying that I'm gonna chastise you when you're wrong, but I'm gonna applaud you when you're good. I'm proud of her. Now I just want to cover some other things too, which I think this is a serious change here. She had covered up her Baphomet tattoo. That's one thing I wanted to. That's why I was going like, that's a devil worshiping tattoo, and she covered that up. And then we all know no woman is going to stop her bag, and that OnlyFans bag is a bag that you don't want to stop. So for her to cut that off, and then there's some things she said that really kind of made me. She said she wants to become a better mom. When have you ever in your life heard her say some shit like that?
That's true. She did say that. Yes, she did. That's true.
So you got people around here. Yeah, a lot of people love to kick black women when they're down, and we chastise them when they're wrong. but we're gonna love you when you're trying to get up. And the one thing I'm saying is this: there is a good question. Will it last? Is this the next evolution of Angela White? Because I can't call her Blac Chyna no more. She's not Blac Chyna. She's Angela White. She don't have a Baphomet tattoo. She's not on OnlyFans. Angela White, the mom. Angela White, the influence. She shot out her bishop. I do think that, I always say this, and I'm gonna pass this on to you. Women function better in groups. When you have a positive group around you, you're gonna do positive things. And I could tell now, who's ever around her, and I don't know if she's in a relationship right now.
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think
No,
so.
no.
You see, that's another thing. Sometimes the right people or the right mate can make you do some powerful things. I want to applaud and I want to support the queen, Angela White. Go ahead, my brother.
For me, the question is, will it last? I hope so. I really, really, really do. Just to see, looking at her past years, how Blac Chyna was, bringing around negativity. Remember, was it a year or two ago? They were saying that I think it's in New York City, where she kidnapped a woman, something like that, from a man, something like that. I can't remember what it was. I'm gonna look it up. Do y'all remember that?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I look it up, and I'll look it up. But yeah, she just been on a lot of stuff, been working in the strip club, and now just to see her going to church. And that big thing, when I saw that tattoo that she had on her back and she took it off, I'm like, okay. Because usually when I see a tattoo like that for a woman like that, I'm like, well, hell no. There was a picture of Summer Walker with her friends that I think Hollywood Unlocked posted about her and two of her friends. They was at the bikinis and everything. One of her friends had a tattoo on her right thigh that says devil on it. And that tells me it's like, when you are with people that put back negativity like that, which Blac Chyna was, it's gonna spread. It's gonna be in your environment. It's gonna be in your home. It's gonna be, with everything. It's gonna be around you and everything. You're gonna spread it. And also, the thing is, I don't know how her relationship here or her mother is. You can see how her mother is, how she was raised and everything, because her mother is just. Tokyo is one of the ratchetest mother I've seen in my life. I have never seen a mother like Tokyo, yo. She is super duper ratchet. And hopefully that Blac Chyna is making that change. Hopefully she can pass it on to her mom. I don't see it, but hopefully. And also I'm gonna say this. Hopefully she could co-parent better with, Rob Kardashian and what's the other guy? What's the other rapper name? Tiger. Yeah. Hopefully, they could have build better co-parenting. Once I can hear from those baby fathers that they say, hey, Blac Chyna has been a great mother. She's positive, everything. Yep. She's working with all that type of stuff. Once I hear that later on, it's like, okay, she's making that change. Hopefully, if it's long lasting, she can write a book. I'm pretty sure she's gonna write a book about herself, about from Blac Chyna to Angela White, and this is to show kids, teenagers and women who want to be in that industry and say, hey, this is the wrong things I did that that's gonna be negative, publicity, all that type of stuff, and this is gonna change my life, to the positive, be around my kids more, be a positive, stay, going to church, pray, continue worshiping God every day. So hopefully this will last because, she could be show, a Black woman say, hey, I'm changing my life, I'm changing this, I'm trying to do better. Black women can be more of this, women with bumblebee boobies, I would say. Or, show their nudes on OnlyFans, something like that. And try to really uplift the Black woman and say and have a new standard for Black women. Because Blac Chyna, if she goes on this path, she can definitely do that.
Yo, but here's the thing, because a lot of people actually in the chat, they say, y'all saying that people can't change. Of course people can change. I used to be someone used to be a person I used to listen, never take no form of guidance. And I changed. People change all the time. Now with the situation of Blac Chyna, this is what people are saying. From what from me doing research, people are saying she came to Christ because of the simple fact that she wasn't doing too well on OnlyFans. Like everything about her credibility was going down, so she came to Christ to find some form of redemption. So that, like Jordan said, if she probably doing this for clout to get back in the media eyes. The thing is, I'm against what people are saying when it comes to that because the simple fact, like I came to, I totally forgot. She said now she's taking care of her kids. She's been more in her kids' life. Not only that, but you don't even hear her mom, Tokyo, talking about her anymore. So I think she really changed a different league. I don't think she's the same. But sometimes people still have that image of you, of someone that used to be a stripper, take advantage of men, somebody's sugar mama, and now that taking advantage of two rappers. No, sorry, one rapper and one normal guy, which is Rob Kardashian. Well, I don't consider him normal. I consider him a celebrity because, the Kardashian family. So I was saying, I think she really did change a new belief, and people change all the time. But my thing is, can she hold on to it? That's the question. You might have to check back with me a couple of months later. I can't tell you right now, but as right now, everything seems clean. She's not on OnlyFans. I don't think you can find her on OnlyFans account. I think it's deactivated. So to me, she's been putting in the work. And to me, if someone, especially if it's a black woman, she's putting in the work, she deserves to get appreciated and also get praised. Go ahead. I can't.
Brothers, and I also want to we can't pick and choose who gets redemption. Nobody's not picking and choosing, baby. Redemption is for all. And listen here, what we said in the when you're doing wrong, we're gonna chastise you. When you're doing right, we're gonna love you, and we're gonna open arms with you. Everybody, good or bad, are still our brothers and sisters. We just want our brothers and sisters to come home. I've said that repeatedly here. We've never talked in a way of throwing our brothers and sisters away. We just know that when you get ready, the door is always open. That's the beautiful thing about being black. Certain cultures not gonna do that. If you're Islamic, you go do an OnlyFans, your family and everybody disowns you. You're Indian, family, everybody disowns you. Nobody ever talks to you. There's no such thing. Here, due to that, we're spiritual people. Due to that, we're loving people. Shout outs to Harris Tribe Media Group. Shout outs to Sexy Lipstick TV, Red Lipstick TV, Vibes, New Orleans.
Oh, you call her sexy? Oh, sexy.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying that. So Sugar Bum, nobody pick and choose redemption. Nigga, I have gotten redemption. And I'm thankful every day that I was granted that wish and I was a part of a community that didn't outcast me and welcome me back with open arms. Angela, we love Angela. Since she wants to be loved, we're going to love her. We're going to take care of her. We're going to say, we'll check anybody who wants. Now you can't talk nothing bad about her unless she showed you something negative. But when she shows us positive, that's Angela White, the mother of 2 kids. Angela the White that's going to be a wife. Angela White that's a pillar in the community. Listen, Angela White that is ready to get married and to be somebody's wife. Now I could say she's ready to get married and she's talking like she's a woman that wants to get wifed up. Listen, we can't care about your past. It's what you do in the present and what you do in the future.
Definitely agree with that, Hakeem. She just, like I said, she's got to be consistent. We continue, be there for your kids. Continue to co-parent. Continue to bring good vibes, to your fans. To the black women. Young black women and everything. Make sure she support other people's stuff and everything. It's very, very important, especially women like her, to really bring that redemption story. Because, like I said, with her book, if she write a book, hopefully she will write her book and put down with all the past that she did and turn her life around to the Lord. Man, it'll be an amazing feeling. Be an amazing feeling. And I'm gonna say this too. She also, like I said, want to be, being good gracious with the Kardashians. Because like I said, when her kids, with Rob, they got, family ties and everything. So hopefully, You know, she gets cut ties with the, I mean, not cut ties, but end the bad vibes with the Kardashians. And hopefully, you know, they can bring her back and everything. And also being in good graces and all that. And be in good graces because it's very, very important for I'm just going to call her Angela White until she do something bad. So hopefully, Angela White, we as K Across Radio, we pray for you. We're going to keep pushing that you keep doing good things, good and good
Praise
things.
the Lord. And we gonna love
She
her.
doing something new, facts. Yeah, because remember, she came from a. Remember, she was born and raised in Miami. You I think people already know that. Like some, like no, sorry, not born and raised in Miami, but she came to Miami to pursue. I keep thinking she's from Miami. She's not. She came to in Miami to pursue a career in you know, the strip club lifestyle. See, that's the thing. People love to focus on the negative and actually focus on the positive. Remember, I used to make this comment all the time. You notice that anybody in the chat can say something positive. As soon as one person say something negative, your eyes focus to that one negative. That's all you care about. You don't care about nothing else but that one negative. And that's the thing. That's what happened with Blac Chyna. People, even though people now focus on the good she's doing, like you know, she changed her life. She's getting back into her family's life. She's trying to have a good connection with her mom. She's trying to have a good connection with Christ. People are like, oh no, let me think about the negative when she used to rob man, or how she used to try Wild Kardashian. Go ahead, Hakeem.
Brother, you talk about this. Listen, ain't no talking about that past when you're trying to do good anymore. We can talk about it when we're using context on where you came from, your trajectory, and what's the baseline from what you're trying to do now to be a better person. I share this with y'all all the time. And for most who don't know this, I've been in the streets. I'm actually a convicted felon. So that means I can't never get I can't get a real estate license. I can't get my Series 6 or Series 7 or anything like that. I'm a document street nigga. But that doesn't stop me from wanting to help stop young brothers from getting to that point. When I changed myself from being my street name to me being Hakeem, I chose Prince Hakeem for a reason. Hakeem, as you know, one of the names of the Prophet Muhammad, to try to enlighten and wisdom and bring love and want to do fellowship with my man and brothers. Who cares about what I did 20 years ago? Y'all don't care about that. It's what I'm doing today. It's what I'm doing tomorrow. You feel what I'm trying to say? I don't care what you did now. Listen, and a lot of people might not like this when I say this, and just to show you where my mindset is at. You could have been a prostitute. You could have been a prostitute. And I don't know about everybody else, and I'm only speaking for myself. You could have been a prostitute with 3 kids. If you show me that you're a good woman, I would date you and I would marry you. It's all about what you're doing today. What you're doing today. Because everybody got some type of evil or sin about him. And if you're trying to do better and you're trying to show an example, this is why we have to love on one another. The beautiful thing about being black is we forgive. A lot of people don't forgive. They believe in vengeance and they believe in chastising. You feel me? And they believe, hey, you need to stay on this. Her taking out that Baphomet tattoo told the Illuminati, I'm done. I'm going back to God. You're not going to degrade me anymore. Listen, because that was a big step. You just said, devil, I don't want to deal with you no more.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's real. That's real. That's real, Hakeem. That was it, bro. People need to just give praise to people that train. That's why I love the fact that we don't mention the fact that you used to be a commissioner. We always talk about you all the time. We treat you with respect and love. That's it, man. But the people not know that. Go ahead, Jordan.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. It's like I can name you another phenomenal black woman. You know, God rest her soul, who changed her life to be a poet. Maya Angelou. A lot of people don't know before she started doing poems, she was a prostitute. When we talk about her, we don't talk about that stuff anymore.
Please.
We talk about what her prep, what she did good. We don't talk about her past. We talk about what she did good, and she's probably one of the best poets, you know, in history. Not in black history, period.
Period.
So, like I said, in our black community, if you change for the good, all that past stuff, we leave that in the trash. We want you to use the good for our people and the good for our community. You do that, we good.
don't forget Vanity. Vanity, who was on drugs.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Yeah, Vanity.
That's a good one.
A lot of y'all, a lot of them might be too young to know who no Vanity is.
Yes.
You might be too young, but Vanity was on drugs. She had no liver, and she gave her life to God prior before she died. Her sister used to date Eddie Murphy, one of those type of things, but she gave her life to God, and she said she ain't never felt better in her life.
that was it's true. That was people do change. And Sugar Bum made me laugh. She said one day, she will get her redemption one day, but she like, I'm outside. Well, I was saying, remember your redemption may come. It don't have to come today. It don't have to come tomorrow. It might come one day. It might come when you're in your bed, or on your last breath on this earth. So people's redemption comes in different forms. But for her to do it, everybody just shocked that she's doing it so fast and it's rapid pace. So they're like, okay, what is really going on with her? People trying to figure out, like, can she be dying? Is she sick? Like, what's going on? And I think it's just the simple fact that she lived a life for a very long time, the life of being in the street, the life of being a whore, the life of being like, mama, she was famous, and she realized that's not the life for her. She don't want that life anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it happens. I would say, man, it was just shocking to see that it happened so fast. I'm not gonna lie, it happened real fast.
Yeah.
I think you just walk on one day and say, yo, I'm done with this life. This life of Hollywood. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Hey,
Sugar Plum, I'm gonna say this. You say you get that redemption one day. Hopefully, Chaos Coast Radios, as in me, Ronnie, and Hakeem, hopefully we kind of put that we kind of help that in what's the word? Shit. I'm mumbling. Hopefully we put that influence in you too, because if you prove that redemption, we will talk about it.
Yeah.
We'll definitely talk about it. So if you hit that redemption one day, hey, come to us. Hopefully you cam up and everything, talk with us, and we give you that praise, yo. We definitely give you that praise.
No, I'm a blackmail Sugar Bum. Forget it. I'm a blackmail her. I'm a blackmail. You act up. I got pictures of you acting like fool on the chat.
I was gonna say if she came up now, I could give her redemption right now. She came up now. I give you redemption.
Boy, you gonna be waiting for the second coming of Christ, because that girl ain't camming up with nobody. No, even Jabari laugh. That he know she ain't gonna cam up with nobody. Even Kendall, you're like, nope, it ain't happening. But it's just a serious thing. But my thing is, this is a question for you guys. Who she gonna be dating? Because now she's no longer in our lifestyle. And now that do men will still find her to be attractive?
Yeah. Listen, men want women. They don't want whores. They don't care what you did. Listen, a lot of us has dating women with checkered past.
Yeah. Hey, I won't be surprised she'll get with a pastor. I won't be surprised
either. And to be honest with you, for her to get with a pastor, that's a level up, not a level down.
Yes.
You know what I mean? A lot of people don't look at pastors are one of the most revered men in our community because they live by a certain code. You know what I mean? And I'll be honest with you, being with a rapper is not anything special. We actually look at you as that how many other women he's sleeping with, that she's sleeping with you. So the fact that she's in a point where she's now looking for a mate, regardless she has 2 kids, she's now wanting to be a wife and wanting to be a woman. Man, come on, let's go. Right now, I could say she's perfect for any man who's really looking for a woman to be a woman. And listen here, and this is why I say a lot of people don't follow religion like we follow. Yes, a lot of people are going to judge her by her past. A lot of men are going to exclude her. Let's just be honest about it. But men who really believe in religion, men who really follow God verbatimly, they're not going to judge her by her past. They're going to say, hey, this is who I'm judging today. Are we going to still judge Mary Magdalene? Jesus did it.
No, but mama, you guys always say because she have kids, most men don't want to date anybody with kids. So you think it will still play a part? Because remember, she's still a baby mama at the end of the day.
Yes, Jesus loved hoes, tramps, animals. Jesus loved all of them. They still are women. Black men, listen, men love them too. Listen, let's not get it twisted. A lot of y'all men marry whores. Men marry trans. It's all about how you go about presenting yourself to people. That's the only thing, and this is the point where I try to tell people. I'm gonna mention 2 people names, and let me tell you why these people haven't got married yet. Could get married, but they haven't got married yet. Mia Khalifa, you know who that is, right? So, hold on, baby.
You crack a little bit. You fuzzling a little bit.
Yeah, I think your thing going. Yeah, it's acting up.
Yeah, go with
It's
it.
like a delay.
Yeah, it's like a lack of delay.
Yeah. We ain't gotta log out and come back in. Yeah. You know me, Jordan be dealing with that figure delay. Yeah, even people saying in the chat, you choppy, Hakeem. I think something's probably playing in the background to make you have that delay. Yeah, like you. Yeah. No, but he made a good point that people do love whores. You know, it's true. People do love whores, but the situation is because of her lifestyle now, because of her image. Because remember, she used to be in Hollywood. I think she probably might just still have a hard time finding a man. Because a lot of men, like, you know what, she got 2 kids. I don't know if I really want to date that. But, remember I say, but she may be able to find a Russell. She may get a Russell.
That's very, very true. I agree with you, Ronnie, that, you know, in the Hollywood world, nobody wants her. Nobody wants her in Hollywood. Let's keep it real. In Hollywood, nobody's saying it's not gonna work.
Yeah, you still choppy, Hakeem.
Oh, no,
Still choppy. I think it gotta be the background. I think it's the background.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I don't think she's gonna find anybody in Hollywood. I don't think about an athlete, but like I said, if she to me, it'll be a pastor to me. The reason I said pastor is because if she like loves the Lord and constantly go to church, and also a pastor will see her as a representation of her being in a religion, especially, you know, Christianity. You know, a pastor will see that and everything. And I think, you know, if a pastor see that, she would be a good representation for that pastor, because, you know, for as a man, you know, you want a woman that can represent you good. You know, represent, like I said, especially as a wife, I would say my wife, you know, she's a good representation, you know, having my last name. And she represents my last name very, very well. So men is really looking like that. Hey, you know, even though you have your past, can you represent me? Can you represent my last name? Can you represent yourself as being a good woman? And hopefully Angela White, she can do it.
Lots of times, can y'all hear me? Yeah, lots of times we base things on a track record. What is your track record of doing good but doing bad? There was one thing on one of the videos that you recommended, Jordan, where she said that, hey, I got an overwhelming support. Yes, we're going to support you. We're not demons. When you're doing good, we rally behind you. The only time people had ever checked her on is when she was on that dumb shit. And when she was bouncing around. Now she's doing good. Sister, we love you, Angela.
No, that's true. I would say focus. She just gotta focus on the positive and don't focus on the negative. If we focus on the negative, it's gonna bring her right back to the whole life cycle. People like, bro, I remember when you used to do this. I remember when you used to do that. Prime example. Look at Cardi B. Cardi B is another prime example. She used to be somebody that used to rob, steal from men, used to drug men, and did all these other things. And like, look, she became a mom, and also she got married. So your life can change. Your life can change. Anything possible. Same thing with Beyonce. Beyonce never did anything bad, but she became a wife and a mother. You know, people change. People will be like, you know what, I don't want to live that. And not only that, I think at some point people also grow up. But now she's in her late 30s, she's like, you know what? It ain't nothing really out here. It's really nothing really out here. Go ahead, Jordan.
Yeah, you're right. You know, because you can say Blac Chyna did everything. You know, she got all the money. She traveled the world. You know, she did everything. Now it's like, you know, Okay, how can I pay it forward? How can I, what can I do good for my kids? What can I do for myself? How can I be a better person? For my kids, and for the people that are around me. And she's showing that, hey, I'm not going as Blac Chyna no more. I'm going as Angela White, my full government name. I'm gonna do things for the good, and I'm gonna do right. I'm trying to think of somebody else who did the same thing. I can't get it the name, but it'll come up to me. But yeah, Angela White, yo, you're doing the thing. Be consistent.
Hey, I want to comment on now. Sugar Bum just said something real pivotal. Angela will be fine. Stay away from the haters and negative people.
Facts.
True statement.
Facts.
Sugar Bum. True statement.
True.
I think she's going to be okay if she stay with those positive people and the people who are going to support her. This is a live stream with nothing but support from her. Because you want to know why? Too many of our people get put down, even when they're trying to do good. And the thing is, we have to lead off of love instead of lead off of negative. You know what I mean? And the one point I did want to say is, Ronnie had just had the point where, I forgot what she had said, but it was
she's getting older. She's like in her late 30s.
Listen, she's getting older. When have you ever known people still be the same way from young to old? Look at Mike Tyson for an example. He's not who he was 30 years ago.
No.
You know what I mean?
He is a completely changed man.
Completely
180.
He just want to be. He say literally, Mike Tyson literally say he be home playing with his pigeons. So he's a changed man. People don't. I'm saying people get older, people change. People don't be the same. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some people that do remain the same, and the people are old. But the rappers, remember, those are just entertainment. That's his entertainment. Those are his image. I can see you at home. They just Rick Ross. Promise, Rick Ross used to be someone that used to be in the street and look at Rick Ross at home. He just be at home trying to buy animals and just have a good life. People change, man. People don't want to keep about this craziness. Now, when you're young, go ahead. But when you're in your 30s, about your 40s, you like, yo, let me slow down. I won't be surprised to get married. Like you said, Hakeem, I won't be surprised.
Yeah.
I just won't be surprised.
And I'll say this. There might be other content creators and YouTube channels will probably talk negative about her just to get the views.
That's it.
And that's it. Just to get the views. Us, you can see how we different, how we talk gracefully for our Black people, especially our Black women, especially that's in Angela White, as we talk positively. We might not get the views as other content creators because they talk badly, but for us, we don't care about that. When we see somebody who's doing good, we're going to speak good. We're going to promote good. We're going to keep pushing the positive energy. You might not going to get the views, but hey, hopefully if Angela ever see this right here with Cash Country Radio, a week from now, tomorrow, a year from now, 2 years from now, whatever, she can say, hey, a space like this, Cash Country Radio, especially as Black men, they're pushing the good thing, they're pushing positivity, for Black women and also not Black men.
Preach.
And not only that, but I don't know if y'all aware, she doing surgery to remove like all the Botox, the BBL she done in the past. That just show you how she literally put on the hard work. Like, yo, I don't want this lifestyle. And this is why, not only that, but it kind of made me think too. Black women don't really like doing BBLs, and to me, I don't think they should.
No.
She spent all that money on BBLs, and look, she want to say, yo, I'm tired of it. I want to go back to my natural state. I think Black women are starting to wake up to the point that, hey, they're getting tired of doing BBL. They're getting tired of doing work done. You go right back to their natural state. Go ahead, Joy.
Yeah, leave that bumblebee booty Kim Kardashian alone. As Black women, we love our natural women. Say natural because you already got the upper hand because y'all can say your body's better than the average other races of women. Period. Like I said, I grew up and seeing natural women. Like me and my wife talked about this earlier of how the Black women, how they was natural in the 90s, and they still look good. They never changed. Like like a Janet Jackson, like a Nia Long, like a Holly Berry, and I can name on and on and on.
That's true.
They stay natural. They in their 50s and 60s, they stay natural. Never thought about getting a Butter Jackson. never thought about getting big breasts, never thought getting a BBL. They kept being healthy and they kept being consistent. Never thought about getting a BBL. Why? Because of what? They didn't need to. Because they love themselves. As black men, we love it and we continue promoting that. And Angela, I'm thankful that she did that because she's going back to her natural side. Hey, like I said, I'm natural and I still look good. I don't need my BBLs no more.
She gonna say, y'all say no to BBLs? Yeah, I say, well, it depends. If a girl already got a BBL, I can't really tell no because you already got the BBL. So, but most of the time, I try not to date women that got BBLs done. I'm gonna be honest. I think they don't do right. Go ahead.
My $1 million question is, how you wipe your ass? You got all that ass. How you wipe your ass? Do you wrap it around your hand and then swipe up? You know what I mean? Like, come on, dude. Like,
well, I can't.
I'm wondering, like, how do you wipe your ass?
But I just want her to relay the question because at the same time, it's because I want to know if she's talking about the bad BBLs or the one K Michelle had. I don't know if y'all remember. K Michelle had a BBL that was done, and she just recently took it out. I think it was her breast. I'm not mistaken. I don't know if it was her breast or her butt. It's one of them. She recently, K Michelle. She recently took it out.
Yeah.
One of her BBLs.
Real men don't marry women with BBLs. Only broke men do.
I don't know. That's debatable. I can't. Because a lot of men are marrying.
Once Kate Michelle got rid of her butt injection, it took her like 4 to 5 years to get rid of it. She got married.
She got married. Listen.
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
Listen, KS said broke men like big butts. Kevin Samuel said that on the live stream.
Well, Hakeem, what? Fake big butts or real big butts?
Real big butts is different. We're not talking about the South African, the yesh.
Okay.
That ass is real over there. But we're talking about the ones where it's so big that you looking like
the bumblebee booty.
Yeah. Bubble butt.
The bumblebee. Bumblebee.
So
I see the girl online had that. I was like, oh my god, she let the I said it to your bar. She looked like the one from Ant-Man. It's crazy, like from Ant. That joke was crazy. That's crazy. And that was it. When a woman get rid of the BBL, I think it's gonna hurt the BBL market. But right now, it's very high because it's highly promoted. But soon, women gonna realize that hey, it's a waste of time. I think it's good for me to go on my natural state. It's gonna destroy the BBL industry. Real talk. Sugar Bar wrote you back. Like he said.
What you said?
Most of the women in the Real Housewives of Atlanta has BBL, and they are married with rich men. No, some of the people are not rich. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this. That's true, but they're more highly to get divorced.
100%. Or they're getting cheated on.
There you go.
Yeah, and majority of the people on Real Housewives of Atlanta, some of them are not really rich. If you do research, some of them are not rich. It's just for the show.
Most of them are broke. But when we talk about what real men want, real men marry plain Janes. Look at all the rich white guys. Look who all their wives are. None of their wives are BBLs. Some of the richest black men do not have a wife that's BBL. Women with BBL are objectified and they're there for sex.
And look at these men that go over the passports and everything. They're not looking for a woman for BBLs.
No.
Look at some of these athletes that they're divesting to white or Asian communities. They're not marrying BBLs.
No.
I'm just letting you know right there.
She said, I think most rich men like the plastic look. That's not true.
Me too.
They like to have fun with the plastic look.
They're not going to marry. They're not going to marry them. And trust me, and most of those women who are rich men who go get plastic surgery, their husbands don't stay too long. Just be yourself. You go a long way. I love a natural black woman. Nappy hair, bleach stain on her dress. You know the bleach stain. You know the bleach stain on your dress. You just with the socks in the fitted cap, the socks with the fitted cap, and your hair ain't done coming out. I like me that kind of woman. Shopping, because listen, I believe in real life. You know what I'm saying?
She said white women got boob jobs. Yeah, white women do boob jobs. They do good boob jobs. And sometimes their husband pays for it. I would say it depends on the man.
Yeah.
But for me,
Lots of people. Look, she ain't married no more. She was married for 23 years.
She's not married no more. And listen here, she went to go sleep with rappers.
And now sleeping with Michael Jordan's son. Look how low she had to go now. She went all the way high. Now she's down falling down a roller coaster. Then Michael Jordan's son. Come on,
low.
really?
There you go.
No, but that's not a downgrade. Remember, I think he's gonna inherit the Jordan estate. So that's really an upgrade. And Jordan now, they say he became like what, $2 billion now. So it's just like I don't know. I don't think he downgrade. Jordan. I don't think he downgrade. And it's funny your name is Jordan. Kim K. But Kim K. If you look at Kim K's surgery, it look natural. It's not like crazy. Like the way Blac Chyna. She named Chloe. Chloe's not married. Kylie's not married.
Remember,
the only one that used to be married. Well, like Kim K is not married.
She got married 3 times.
Yep.
3 times.
Kylie Jenner's not married.
Kylie's not
married. Kylie's not married. No.
Chloe had a baby. Chloe had a baby with a baby making machine.
And see, but the thing that I think Sugar's saying, at the end of the day, they still got black men. Because remember, they BBLs gonna be crazy.
They can't.
That's why.
They can't maintain black men. You know who maintain black men? Them sissy lily white girls from a town we never heard of who don't want to be black. Black men stay with them. The ones who's not in the black culture like that, that's who black men are with.
Hey, give prime example. We talked about it the other day. Look how they go to black men go a lot for just curly things. And look how she look.
Whoa.
I'm just letting you know. Look how she look.
Surfboard.
Yeah, hardboard. Yeah.
Surfboard.
And you know she's tall. People keep forget. Just Pearlie's tall. She like close to 6 feet.
She's about 6 foot.
Sugar say I'm lying. How I'm lying? I'm telling you, men don't really like BBL. It's just, we just look at it and we just keep moving. Most guys, we ask them, they say they would deal with a woman natural. That's why a lot of men today don't really go to strip clubs like they used to. They even say the strip club look like a shit show.
Yeah.
I give you another name.
Most of the women are not what they used to be. Go ahead, Jordan.
Bernice Burgos. Look how she keep her body nice and snatched. Hold on, does she have some BBL? I don't know if she has some BBL. Does she have BBL?
I'm not sure,
multiple times, yeah. Yeah, on her breast and also her butt.
Well, okay.
There's a rumor they say T.I. paid for it. Well, he used to mess with it, supposedly. That is it.
Well, I give you this. T.I. He paid for Tony's bus and everything too, but that's an anomaly. I will say T.I., but that's an anomaly.
Yeah, but they got 30 years in the game though.
That too.
Like she didn't have that. She just got that later, and the only reason why she got that because she see her man eyes was wandering.
You know what? That'll be. I'm not gonna lie. That'll be a good show. I'm gonna try to see if I can find somebody that got a BBL done and see if they would like to do an interview on Chaos. Just to ask them the experience of BBL, how they feel. Of course, when it comes to self-esteem, there's some women. Kelly Rowland is naturally beautiful.
I love her.
She's a bad.
Kelly Rowland is naturally beautiful.
She is the chocolate.
I will marry her.
She's a 10-10 to me.
And you know who too? Ashanti too. Ashanti, no work done.
Yeah.
Naturally beautiful.
Hey, I just heard that her and Nelly got back together.
They did.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they got back together.
I knew that was gonna happen. I'm not surprised. That's why Eric Gotti was going crazy. He like, God, dog. Go ahead.
I hope she has. And listen, I pray that she has a baby, man. She's a good girl. She just got caught up in a bad situation. She's a real good girl.
She in her late 40s, no? She in her late 40s, no?
Yeah, she's
in her early 40s.
Early
and
40s.
Yeah, she's probably in her early mid. And Nelly, he's almost in his 50s.
He's a minute and 50. Trust me. She still got a chance. The way technology is right now, I wouldn't recommend it, but for her, I would like for her to have a child. I think she's real wholesome. She has a good connection with her mom, and stuff like that. But there's a lot of natural women in the game who don't get spoke about. Lettucey, Chrisette Michelle, Melanie Fiona, Jill Scott, Erica Badu. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. It's a lot of these beautiful women who we love. They just don't get the credit because they're dark skinned. They're dark skinned, and it's a hatred towards that. And they just don't abide by society's norms. But men here, we love them. We don't care. We don't care about what white folks want. We just want you the way you are.
Yeah, I love dark skinned women. I love them. Although some people think it's a fetish. But yeah, Kelly Rowland is aging well.
Love her.
She aging well. Like some people just have that. They just have it in their genes, good diet. She aging very well. Very well.
Baby, they don't crack at all.
They don't crack and being happy. She's not, she's not in the bullshit. She has a good husband. She's still married. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like there's a number of factors, man. You know what I mean?
No, but that's the situation. I would say I think black women starting to wake up when it comes to BBL, and I think they looking around. They seeing like other women, like you said, Kelly Rowland, Ashanti, Alicia Keys, Holly Berry, all these women that pretty much kept their natural look, and they realize, you know what, I can do the same, and that's all men is asking for. Most men today, like Hakeem said, are looking for women that have a natural look. I think Blac Chyna realized it too. See, she got rid of the BBL. Say, hey. Yeah. I'm going back to my natural state because my natural state is who I am and who I'm destined to be at the end of the day. So you gotta love you. At the end of the day, if you don't love you, who else gonna love you?
Yeah, and I believe, like I said, black women, y'all don't know what's standard of beauty.
Yeah, Gabrielle Union, she also aging well too. Gabrielle Union, yeah, she's very well. I know people dislike her because the situation with Dwayne Wade. But at the end of the day, she aging really, really well. I don't know, Melissa Ford. I saw her the other day. Melissa Ford never got work done. No.
She's beautiful as well. She's aged gracefully as well.
Yeah, she's in her 50 and she looks like that.
Look at Angela Bassett. She's in her 60s.
Listen, I'll marry her right now.
I don't know if you read, but look at her diet and tell how she worked herself. She's on a strict diet and she worked out 5 times out of the week.
Let's not forget Angela Bassett's from Florida.
Yes.
Yes, she's from Florida. Mm-hmm. But shout out to her. I was just mad she ain't win the Grammys, but yeah, she's from Florida. Not the Grammy, I mean the Oscar. She's from Florida. So I'm saying, like, I think people just gotta. I would say there's time for everybody to change. This time came for Angela. Her life have changed. Her redemption has come, and hopefully other people can. Because I know there's a lot of women that do look up to her. A lot of women that do subscribe to her. So I think it's a good positive look because then people are like, hey, if she's able to change her life, I can do the same. So it's never too late to change. But it's just a good thing. I would say I didn't bash her online. I see a lot of people going in on her. The only thing I had a critique about was her OnlyFans because a lot of people I knew she was capping when she was making $200 million off of OnlyFans. I was like, no, it's no way. It's no.
Because
if you asked me it was Kim K, I would have like, okay, maybe that could be debatable. But her, I was like, nah, it's no way. It's no way.
Because what's her name? I think she's number one. The Catch Me Outside girl.
Yeah, she's number one.
Yeah, she's number one. She made. We talked about her last year about how much money make out of OnlyFans.
Yeah,
I think 50 mil. 50 I think it's a high. Yep, it's a high. Because OnlyFans content, people don't understand. You don't really make money off OnlyFans. I'm being honest. It's really, really, really hard. Because remember, everybody's doing the same thing on OnlyFans. So that one when she said that number, I was like, I don't think she's making 200 mil because she was doing the pandemic. Because during the pandemic, every girl was doing it. Well, every girl's still doing it now, but everybody was doing it. So I'm like, you sure everybody's subscribing to you? No, it's no one.
Yeah. No one. Yes. OnlyFans is getting oversaturated now, and people think they can make a quick buck. You can't do that no more.
Yeah, it's redundant. And I mean that is people are also getting tired of the amount of work you got to put in. It's the same thing with content creation. Same thing. It's work. to get up, come with the topic, get the thumbnail, keep the people entertained. Like now, you starting to see people actually getting burnt down. So you know what? I'm putting my laptop off. I can't do this no more. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So I would say for people to put work on themselves, you gotta give them praise and honor. Like for someone like Blac Chyna to live a life like in the street, to see everything, to live a life of Hollywood, because most people ain't gonna even have that life in Hollywood. And be like, you know what? Let me just throw it all away at this time. Man, kudos to her, man. Kudos to her. I watched her show. She was hilarious. What show is she talking about?
Yeah.
She lost me, but what show? She like, I watched her show and she was hilarious. And Sugar Mom, what show was that? So guys, at the end of the day, any final thoughts on when it comes to Angela White?
My final thoughts, Angela White, keep your government name, you know, keep doing what you're doing, you know, like I said at the beginning of the episode, write a book, and like I said, talk about your past and see how you know change your life around. And like I said, us as here at Chaos Country, we're gonna give you, keep praising you for the good things that you're gonna do. That's my final thoughts on that.
We can't hear you.
Oh, at the end of the day, shout out to you, Angela White. Continue to do your thing. Continue to work on your redemption. Not only that, but focus on the positive. Don't focus on the negative. Because sometimes the negative outshine the positive. But if you focus on the negative, you're gonna go right back into your old lifestyle. That's my thing.
Honestly, brothers, I hope this is a new trend. I hope we can get other people to change themselves. I can't wait for Suki Hana to want to change.
Oh, that'll be big.
If Suki Hana was to do what Angela do, I'll propose to her on national television.
Oh, remember, you never know who's watching. So remember that. You never know who's watching. And that's why it's so important to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. And remember, guys, in the community tab, remember you'll see the Chaos Culture Radio t-shirt, Prince Akeem, new book, Black Love. Get that book, Black Love. And remember, if you get the book, make sure you screenshot it, send it to us so we can post it on the community tab and know that you rock with us, and people can see that, hey, people are literally enjoying the book. Right now, Amazon do have 5-star, so people are reading it. I think people are not buying the hard copy. I think they're buying the Kindle version. I think people are reading from Kindle. But still, just let us know, like, hey, I got the book from Kindle. Let us know, and so we give you a shout out. Of course, thank you everybody that was watching. Of course, Sugar Bomb, Realistic Vibe, Kendall, Jabari, the guy on Facebook that's watching us. Of course, people not gonna comment. You know, they always watching, but they're not gonna comment. So, you know, that ain't nothing new. And also, shout out to all the new subscribers. We really do greatly appreciate it. You've been working hard. You see, we dropping the shorts, we dropping videos, video reaction, and we going live to keep you guys entertained. So we really appreciate you guys, man, because it's work. It's work. It is. It is work. You see, like half of the time we be beat up like we're about to die on the screen, but it's work. It's work, and our work is paying off, man. So shout out to you guys, man. Appreciate you guys. Now, like always, thank you for tuning in to Chaos Culture Radio. We over and out.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah, man.